This program was brought to you by Organo Gold. Organo Gold is a health and wellness company that provides healthy coffees, teas, and chocolate. All one has to do is consume the available coffee, teas, chocolate, and other products to get all the available benefits. One can also share these products with others to help them improve their health as well.
And now, Fairfax Breakfast Club with your host, Basil Lemba.
Welcome to the Fairfax Breakfast Club show. My name is Basil Lemba and I will be your host. The Fairfax Breakfast Club is a weekly program in which we bring to you valuable and workable know-how you can use to improve your networking skills and grow your business. We always start the show with a quote, and today's quote is, "All coaching is taking a player where he cannot take himself." That is from Bill McCartney. With us today in the studio, we have someone who has as his business coaching, and her name is Wendi. Hello, Wendi.
Hello, Basil. Thank you for inviting me to this.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
So you're all about coaching these days.
Right. Yes, coaching.
Tell
it's
us
great.
more.
I love coaching.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the reason I got into coaching
Mm-hmm.
was I've been a small business owner for almost 18 years now.
Wow.
I'm a musician.
You are?
I'm a clarinetist, and I actually was in the Navy band with Daryl Duff. Remember you
Yeah.
talked to him
Really?
a year ago? He sang at your event.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so we worked together in the Navy band. So I was really excited and happy to see him when I was looking online for some kind of networking group. Then I saw him, and I said, "Wow, if he's on this, that must be a great group to get involved with." So,
Why do you know?
yeah, so I decided to do that. So anyway, when I was in the Navy band and I retired, then it was time for me to figure out what I wanted to do, because living in this area, you kind of need a little bit more income than just retirement pay. So
Sure.
I thought, okay, maybe I'll just start teaching clarinet lessons. So it was a real struggle at first, because I wish I'd had a coach then, because I didn't have someone to sort of keep me accountable to the different steps required to actually get the students needed. It took me about 10 years before I was satisfied with my studio, the size of my studio. So later on, I was able to experience someone coached me in another area of my life, and it was very transformative. So I said, gosh, I'm gonna check out this coaching industry, because I hadn't really heard of it before, besides like coaching with sports or like vocal coaches or anything like that. I didn't realize there were coaches that could help you in your life, in different areas of your life. So I took some courses and classes, and I became certified. And now that I'm able to coach people from their current situation to where they want to be, it's sort of like I'm doing what I wished I could have experienced when I was first starting out 18 years ago.
Wow.
And so that's mainly why I started coaching, because now I can help other small business entrepreneurs to grow their business much faster than if they were just by themselves.
Interesting. Wow. So what are your biggest challenge in your business of coaching then? What's your biggest?
I think the main challenge is just getting the word out about coaching.
Okay.
Not many people in the world know about coaching in this particular type of coaching, as far as improving someone's life. So
do you do both life and business, or?
Life and business.
Okay, got it, okay.
Because I believe that business really correlates with a person's life. If your business is not doing well, it really affects your life. If your business is doing really well, it affects your life too, in a good way. So I help people sort of do the balance between work and life to help them become not workaholics kind of thing, and be able to spend time with their family and friends, and be able to run a successful business. So I have many tools that I can help them with to get to that situation, so that they'll be happy both in their business and in their family life too.
Very good. That's excellent. So then, what would you consider your biggest success so far?
In the business?
Yeah, in business general. Yeah.
In general. I was coaching someone who was very afraid and did not want to go and network. She knew she wanted.
She didn't want to go to the networking event?
She hated the fact of going to network with people. She was sort of an introvert. She lives down in Miami, and she is a therapist, and she wanted to get her local business going. So she said, I know I have to go talk to people, I just hate doing it. I'm just not, I don't have that kind of personality. And so when I coached her, we just kind of went step by step, just little by little. Like, okay, so if you don't really like doing this, just go talk to one person, someone that you might know that you know won't judge you or something. So it took a little bit of time to get her, like each week we'd say, okay, one little step at a time. And so after a few weeks of doing the little step by step, she loves it now. She goes to all these different places. She can actually go into a university where her prospects are, and she can just walk right up into the person sitting right at the reception and just tell them what she does and who she wants to talk to. When before she just hated it. So it was just that step-by-step process from the very beginning that got her, and now she's doing really great. So I've considered that a really good success.
Indeed, it is.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
For sure.
Okay. Now you have attended a breakfast event. Oh, I'll get back to that in a minute.
Okay.
The coaching that you do, is that a specific system, specific approach?
Right, yes. There are 5 different areas that I work with. There are more, but there are 5 main areas that I work with clients. The first one, the very first thing that people need to know how to do and have clear in their mind is where they want to end up, where they want their business and their life to be within a certain time frame. So let's say I first ask them, where do you want to be 1 year from today in your business and in your life? So first we figure out what they want in their business, and then I ask them what that business will provide in their life. So they list all the different things that they want to have accomplished in their business, and then turn it into the question for their life, where they want their life to be, and how their business is going to help it. So we do it for the year long. Then we do it for 6 months, then we back it up to 3 months, then we go to weekly, and then down to daily. So we've got a plan for every single day. When they get up in the morning, they know exactly what they're going to be doing during the day. And the thing that makes it a little difficult by doing it by themselves is they don't have the accountability. Okay. So they get tied up in the everyday grind, and they have their list of what they're supposed to be doing, but things happen, distractions, scattered, everything happens in the daytime. And so at the end of the day, it turns out, oh, I didn't get anything done. So when they have someone who supports them and keeps them accountable, and they know, oh no, I've got to talk to Wendi in the next couple of days, I better get these things done, then they focus more on their tasks so they can get everything finished much quicker. So as a result, they can get to where they want to end up much quicker than 10 years like it took me.
Gotcha. And did you put together that system, or?
Yes, actually.
You put it together yourself?
We do. We work together based on what the client wants to put together. So I don't actually tell them exactly what to do. We sort of work together to put it together. So that's the first thing, the clarity. The second thing is to do a strategic plan as far as what they're going to be doing. They might have, I have one person who has their own marketing plan and everything, but they just haven't done anything with it. So we take that and turn it into action steps. So we write them all down to action steps, making it to a list, and then I ask them, so when do you want to get this finished? They tell me, and they're supposed to keep me accountable, or I'm supposed to keep them accountable to what they tell me what they want to do. So that's part of the other thing. That's actually a big thing, because a lot of people may not have the steps to take to get to the particular destination. So And then, so that's the second one. And the third one is optimizing their environment. So your environment can be anything. It can be physical, like your home, if your house is a mess, if your office is all messy, or if your office is nice and neat and you've got a nice view outside the office, that really makes a difference on how productive you can be. Or if you have people can also be in your environment. If you have people that aren't supportive, don't believe in what you're doing, don't think you can do it, and tell you that you can't accomplish this, things like that. And then in your mind, you've got things that are going on in your head. When you hear these people telling you that you can't do it, maybe you're just going to start to believe it. So that's a really big thing, making sure your environment is optimized. Then the fourth thing is upgrading their skills and knowledge. And so if you feel like a lot of times small business owners may need to do some research and to find out how to just be more knowledgeable in their topic, and then to find the resources, I help them find resources based on what they feel like they need to work on. Like some people might need to work on speaking, public speaking. So I help them find places where they can learn how to do that kind of thing, or maybe writing or things like that, or maybe online type things, social media, things like that. They can do some research, and I help them find the resources based on what they feel like they need to upgrade. And then the last one is to master their psychology. That's a little bit like what I was mentioning before about their mindset and how they feel about their overall ability to be able to accomplish their goals. So I work a lot on getting them to feel more comfortable with themselves, more positive, more able to really believe in themselves. So a lot of people who are by themselves as entrepreneurs maybe start doubting themselves, thinking, is this really what I should be doing? When it's really their passion, but they're just not sure if that's what they really should be doing. So I really try to help them believe in themselves a lot more. And there are many other things. I help them on focusing on what they're supposed to be doing, just to keep them honing them in, so they're not scattered and things like that. So it's very helpful, I believe, because when I had a coach myself. I have one right now, and she really keeps me right on track. So I believe that everyone who wants to improve themselves in any area of their life needs a coach.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really, really, very interesting. All right. So now you have been to a breakfast event.
I have.
I would like for you to share your experience with the audience.
Okay. I think I've been to several different networking events, and this one is by far the best one I've been to.
Okay.
Because it's educational. The others don't really teach you about networking. You just go and say, okay, network, whatever. So with your group is it's very educational. You do this little segment where you're actually giving a talk on networking, on how to do it, and what you're supposed to say, what kinds of things you're supposed to do and say. And it's very friendly. We walk in to the room, and there's a little table where you register, and the woman that's sitting there, she's very friendly and say, you can sign in here. And so then you walk in to a table, and then people could be sitting right there, and they say, hey, come have a seat right here, and they just start talking. So you draw friendly people to it, and then the whole speed dating part. You know, at the end where you have everybody sitting at a table or sitting at chairs along the wall, and then other people facing them, and then you get 2 minutes. 1 minute for one person to tell them what you do, and the other person for 1 minute to tell them what they do, and then go to the next one. Or is it a cowbell you have? You have something to, it's time to move. So you go on to the next person, and the next person, and the next person, and at that time you've talked to everybody. So it's great. And you know, the other great thing is that I haven't noticed in any other networking group is after the event is over, in the next day or so, you compile all the names of everyone who was there, and you give it to you forward it to everyone who was there, so they don't have to do any work like getting the business cards and putting them on a spreadsheet. You do it all. So I highly recommend this. Yeah, and you always have great speakers too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I have truly great speakers. Yes.
Right.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you liked it then.
I'm really glad I found you.
How did you find the group, by the way?
I was looking online. I just put on Google. I just put Northern Virginia networking groups, and then your
Breakfast
networking it popped right up. So I said, oh, this looks interesting. And I saw my friend that was there. So, oh, this has got to be good. So there was, that was great.
Oh, by the way, why don't we have you playing clarinet at the next expo?
Really? At the next expo?
Yeah.
I could do that.
Can you do the national anthem?
I can.
Oh, well, you don't. In the Navy, you better play the national anthem. You've been in the Navy.
By myself? I can do it by
I'm going to
myself.
have probably a guitarist. I bring a guitarist. You guys can play together.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah. Okay, we're done deal then.
The guitarist was there at this last one, right?
Yeah, you remember? Yeah, the guy Dave or whatever, Dave guy.
Dave. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
Is that him? Okay. Yeah, that'd be fun.
There you go. Approved.
Excellent. Thank you.
Have you been to our expo? You were at the expo.
Right. I went last year.
Yeah. Okay.
I went as a participant. I didn't go as a vendor, but I just walked around just so I could just see what it was like, and it was very interesting. All the different businesses that were.
Oh my God, we have them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this year I'm going to be having my own table.
Good. Very good. Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to the training and everything. So I can.
So April 17th, they're coming to the seminar. Yeah, good, excellent. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's going to be good.
Yeah, it's really great what you've done. It's helps me grow my business, and I'm really thankful that I found you.
I'm glad. Well, that's what it's there for. We look at it as really a major resource center to help the business in many capacities, and find somebody who can. I'm sure you can find somebody who can help you the day of the event as well, because your ticket allow you to bring 2 persons with you.
Really?
Because we're going to have a good seminar. Yeah, folks, while I have you over here, I'm going to tip you in on that. We're going to have different seminars. Doc Walker is going to do a seminar on the winning mindset. We're going to have a seminar on social media.
Excellent.
We're going to have a seminar on how to handle emails.
Really?
Yeah. Big
Wow.
subject. Like I wrote last time, all of us drive cars, pretty much. We will learn how to drive. All of us write emails. Whoever taught us how to handle emails.
Oh gosh, that's good.
You get what I'm saying? So we're going to have a seminars on that.
Wow.
And also we're going to have another seminar. I don't even know that there's a recent FBI report that says that 80% of the website are being snooped in.
Really?
80%.
80%.
Yes. So eight out of 10 business people, their website, somebody goes in there, check information, go to the files and whatever, they have no idea that's happening.
Oh gosh.
You remember the recent targets issues? They happen all the time.
That happens all the time.
All the time.
Wow.
The providers can see it actually, but they can't tell you. They know that this person's on it. They can see when you're wrong. But somebody can come and get in, but they can't necessarily tell you, hey, so do you get what I'm saying? They can tell you, so and so, we've been watching you.
Right.
But that's happening.
Wow.
8
That's
out of 10.
unbelievable.
Yeah, it is an issue. That's what we're doing, a seminar, a cyber seminar. In fact, what we're going to have is a panel of people specialized in cyberspace, so they can give information, help people so they can protect the website. Most of our website, nobody thought about protecting ourselves for such a thing, but it happens all the time.
I know sometimes you buy the protection, when you first open up the website with the hosting, but that might not be.
Who knows how effective that is? Who knows how long thing they're going to stay? You get what I'm saying? And you buy it, great, excellent. And then, well, guess what? The hackers also learn how to beat this system.
Oh, right.
So next thing you know, you're on top of it. So how do you protect yourself? It is a major issue.
Wow. I'll definitely be going to that seminar.
Yes, that's what I'm telling you. Bring somebody so you can attend this seminar. And of course, we're going to have our you guys call it speed dating. I call it chair drill. Everybody has a definition of it. So we're going to have that also because that is definitely a very popular part of our organization.
It is. It's like your signature.
Well, I guess, yeah.
Signature activity. For sure.
Yeah, definitely. So we're going to have that. There have been some time in the past, I remember, well, some years back, we had a big expo when we started the expo. And we just have so many things to cover that not really run out of time. I just said to myself, my God, we have so much that maybe let's not do it. So I ended the expo. People were running to me. How come we don't?
Really? Wow.
It is the most popular parts of that breakfast event.
I believe it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I make sure that is in there, okay? I don't want to.
And you have different locations for the expos, right?
Yeah, we have had in the past, but I'm glad you're taking that up because I want to stabilize it now in Fairfax. You know, just like the breakfast club, you don't have to think about it. You know what it is.
Right.
So same thing. We want to make the Stacy Sherwood the place. The next place we're going, that's where we're going to have it. It's recent, has been built 2 or 3 years back. Yeah. New place. I have all the facilities, screen, Wi-Fi, and everything else you may need. And we have also rooms where we can have seminar, nice rooms. I want to make it the place.
Oh, excellent.
Yes.
It's the Sherwood Center?
The Stacy Sherwood Community Center. It's right near to the police station in Fairfax.
Oh, and Old
Lee Highway.
Old Lee Highway,
Yes.
right. Excellent.
Yeah.
I know exactly where that is.
Yeah. It's not far from you. So that's where we're going to have it.
Okay.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah. So we have all of those things, the making clarinet, national anthem on the June 20. Come and see her.
And a little bit more, if I'm going to be playing with a guitarist, maybe we could try and get together with playing a couple other things too.
Yeah, absolutely, we can do that. I mean, there's no reason why not, you know. And then you guys, I'll hook you up together. You guys can talk and work things out. But the main thing, the national anthem is something that I want. I've had people sing it. Of course, Darrell Duff sang it. It's beautiful and what have you. But I'm trying to bring something different this time.
Okay, that'd be fun. Have everybody stand up because it's a national anthem.
Absolutely, absolutely. So that's the opening, and also we're going to have some other celebrities at that event. Doc Walker is one of them, naturally. There are many others which we cannot go over right now because that's not totally completely finalized, but we're talking with them.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Yeah, that's going to be the 10th anniversary, so we want to make it a very major, big event, our biggest event ever.
Okay. Do you mind if I say one more thing about the coaching?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Well, that's your show.
Okay.
I'm sorry if I...
Well, I just wanted to say if anybody has been trying to work on their business for a while now and things aren't going or happening as fast as they want, then I'd like to offer them a huge breakthrough, major business breakthrough. And so what I offer are business breakthrough sessions where we work together to create a crystal clear vision for their ultimate business success and also how their business will affect their lifestyle. And then they'll leave the session with renewed, re-energized, and inspired to transform their business into a very highly profitable, highly motivating business that they've always been wanting for forever. So it's a great way to grow your business because you've got that support and everything.
Absolutely. Well, folks, you can see her website there on the screen, so feel free to contact her, and then there you go. She's throwing a freebie there. Hey, so then you can have that service and then get to learn more. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I do have mentors myself. It's a natural thing. And, this is a two-pole universe. You know, life is not done solo. So you always have, the two together. So having another person give you another terminal, another person to work with, that make a complete different, total difference.
Right.
You want to keep in mind that the top stars you see in the world, all of them have coaches. Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, and all of those people is not oh, I cannot do it, or whatever. it's a part and parcel of it. The top entrepreneur of this country, Lee Iacocca, who ran highly successfully Ford and Chrysler, had a mentor. You may never hear about a mentor, but Lee Iacocca will tell you, without his mentor, you would never have heard of Lee Iacocca,
Right.
at least to the degree you hear about it.
Absolutely.
So it is highly valuable. It's make a total, complete difference. If only by somebody else looking on your shoulder and seeing something you do not see, or somebody looking from an exterior viewpoint, which they do see things you do not see.
It's like standing on the outside,
Yes.
looking in, when,
Yes.
when the person can't really tell what's
They
going on.
can't tell. If in a basketball player, if I'm standing over here, the basketball by a player in front of me, I can't see much because it's there. But the coach standing outside can see what's behind.
That's
he can tell
absolutely
you,
right.
throw the ball over because the other player's behind it. But I can't see the player because this body is sitting right here in front of me.
That is absolutely right. Yep.
You see? So that's the same thing in business. You have issue of finances, but you don't see other aspects. You don't see other views, other avenues. And that's what a coach is becomes very, very key. Keep in mind, Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, they have a coach. Even musicians, artists, and politicians, all of those people have coaches. So it is a tool you can put in your trade in a box so that you can achieve serious success.
Absolutely.
I probably talked on this show more than I talked in any other.
Really?
I want to thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much
My
for
pleasure.
having me.
So looking forward to seeing you at our breakfast event again as well as our expos.
I can't wait.
To you guys, thank you very much and looking forward to seeing you again. And as always, have a very productive day. Good night.
This program was brought to you by Organo Gold. Organo Gold is a health and wellness company that provides healthy coffees, teas, and chocolate. All one has to do is consume the available coffee, teas, chocolate, and other products to get all the available benefits. One can also share these products with others to help them improve their health as well.